Hey yo, you know I'm recording right now, fam. I'm recording.
This is content.
Bro, you know I'm actually recording for my podcast, bro. No doubt.
Yeah, that's fun. Okay, but seriously, Khumz, are we doing the podcast now, or are we?
Bro, it started.
Playing Rocket League and talking.
It started, bro. It started. This is the podcast, fam.
Okay, so the thing of your podcast is we play Rocket League and talk. Is that what is that what
Yeah,
it's coming
basically. So this podcast is
okay,
just gonna be.
I thought I would have to. I'm pretty bad at multitasking, so good luck getting any good content out of me. Trying to be focused on a conversation.
Fam, we multitask every time we play.
When we game, there's good content. But when I'm not gaming and trying to focus on the conversation, there's me trying to be articulate, like
with the big boy words.
Trying to think of the perfect word, you know.
Come join.
Oh man.
Listen here. I'm still getting unchanged, right? Okay.
Whoa!
So listen, I'm in my underpants. If you want to get a bit frisky with me, George, just ask.
Oh no! Oh no!
I know Kirsty was clean, Chucky, but I ain't clean.
Yeah, she's clean and clean, boy. Okay, I'm gonna open Rocket League now. Just give me a chance to change. Whatever. Yeah.
This man came straight from your fucking party, bro. Onto your fucking PC, bro. Oh,
onto the PC. No time wasted.
Bro, this guy had such big fucking blue balls, but he came all over his fucking PC.
Hey, Brent. Late. Let me tell you something.
Yo.
That's good. Nah, I'm on it. Yeah, fuck. It's a bit close for Rocket League. Okay. So I was in Run Shock Blue, as you guys know, and so we finished WLE. Me and my brother got an offer to a different team.
Ooh.
By someone else, but then he wasn't like he's a diamond player and whatever, but like a mainer in the scene. But he wants to become a coach. But the thing is, he's not gonna completely commit to the team. So he's still gonna play for his old team, yet advising us / coaching on what we have to do. So for us, for me, off the bat, this is what he said to me. He said he will be a full-time coach. He will be involved. He will analyze, do all the shit that I used to do for Xhail. He used to be exclusively a coach. He would be exclusively a coach. But then when I spoke to him, maybe Wednesday, Tuesday, he said he will still be playing for his old team, yet advising us / coaching us on how to play. So I shoot off the bat, you're either exclusively with us, or I'm not joining your team.
No, that was
I was keen.
Low key.
I was keen to leave. I was keen to leave Run Shock Blue. The only reason because our captain and person at the same time, you know. And he was RGL and entry, so you know how that already feels. Can't be RGL and entry at the same time. Literally. So the team must revolve around him and shit like that, basically.
Literally, because he's literally IGL and he's entry. How do you physically do that?
Yeah, I don't know. That's why he's a shit RGL. Hello?
He's probably a shit entry as well, okay.
Yeah, because he's so worried about the RGL.
Wait, sorry, who's this? I wasn't even paying attention. Who's this?
It's like...
It's
like... Okay, and he... So I said to him... So after I found out that the new team's coach was not exclusively to that team, I was like, nah, bro. Nah.
Bro, no cap, I was in the same situation, bro.
I don't understand. Why doesn't your brother want to...
Me and my brother got offered, both of us at the same time, to go to this new team.
Yeah, I know that.
Yo, start up a rank.
Me and him got offered the same time to go... No, start the casual. I haven't played in a week.
Oh, okay, cool.
But let me tell the story before you search, okay?
Wait, before you tell the story. To anyone who's listening to this, right? The game is Rainbow Six Siege. And basically my boys here...
Wait, you live stream? Hello?
No, I'm not live streaming, I'm recording, dumbass. Yeah, so quick backstory: we used to play on PS4, Rainbow Six, and now this little cunt here moved to PC without us. Oh, without me.
Not this little cunt. Flops himself.
Flops himself. Moved to PC, and now he fucking joined the team already after like 2 months. And yeah, basically he's going through shit because he's not with Khumz off it. Yeah, so you know.
And also, like, me coming off that IGL role, like, off console, like, I can exactly see, like, where the gaps are. Dude, I'm telling you, PC is missing out on flopper. Let me tell you something, bro. Remember, what I learned building Xhail is what I'm experiencing exactly now in Ranshot, not even as RGL.
Dude, it's not even you only, fam. I used to experience the same shit, man.
All of us experience the same shit in Xhail, bro. Build the chemistry to suck each other.
Oh no, technical difficulties.
More stratified maps and more stratified teams, like a more stratified team, we would have beaten anyone, because we were literally a rank stack going into comp, playing a bit of comp stacks, missing ranked and comp, and just running and gunning. That's all we were.
No, okay, that makes.
That is all.
Bro, fam.
Even as my girl, bro, like I didn't strat us. You know that. I sat and said, listen.
Because strats failed us. Strats failed us. We not. The thing is that strats didn't match our playstyle, and once I recognized that, I embraced it. I embraced it because every single scrim and every single comp game, we went 3-0 down, no matter if it was attack or defense.
Dude, that was our power. That was our move. Dude, that was our move, bro. That was our strat. Always lose 3-0. Always lose 3-0. Bro, that was our strategy.
Like, no one can deny that. That's why we were good.
That's dude.
Because we had the head levels to bring back any number.
Bro, and this is actually a topic that I wanted to talk about, bro.
We were literally down 5-2 against Pika in the semi-finals on the last game. And we won that fucking game. 5-7.
Imagine, bro. Like, it's literally a topic I wanted to talk about, dude. Like
5-2 to 7-5 win. They didn't win a single round after.
Yeah, dude. Like,
and they said they the best team in SA on the best map in SA on Villa said we raped them on Villa. Like, that's all I need, dude. I don't need to fucking win Astra to feel good about myself.
but you know, we beat one of the most stratted teams in SA.
The best team in SA.
Literally the best team in SA.
They beat Astra. We lost to Astra.
Which team?
Pika.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pika is definitely one of the best. But they, to be fair, they were not on point that game.
Yeah, it's because we got into their head, fam. We got into their head. What are you talking about, bro?
They were not on point that game.
We made them
versing Pika our first time on Oregon. I still remember. We got absolutely
bumped so hard on Villa.
No,
I'm talking, George. I'm talking about our first time on Oregon. Do you remember? I remember roaming top floor with a minute and a half left. Everyone. Did we?
We did. We won 8-7.
Okay, but it doesn't matter. I just remember getting so hard roam cleared.
Oh, was it the time
I was basically
with like Ricky Easy and them? And like they were playing. Okay, yeah.
And Sweet Code, yeah, Ricky Easy.
Nah, dude, I was getting so pissed off because every time they were just getting into sight, and I was like, what the fuck?
If Sweetco was still in that roster, that team would have won that.
There would have been a difference.
Nah. To be honest with you, all I think is, if they had their OG stack.
That's what I'm saying.
Before Jay left, nah. Before Jay left, bro, that stack was just cracked as fuck.
Jay was their cement pillar, bro.
Bro.
Jay was their cement pillar. He Jay gives calls like nothing else that I've seen.
That man is godly,
He's
fam.
their coach as well. So
He is such a good support player and a fucking fantastic coach, bro. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah, bro. He's a crack
Okay,
man.
so anyway, what was I saying?
we're talking about now the team transfer and your brother not wanting to go.
Oh yeah. So me and my brother are looking to go to a different team. We speak to this like for the first time this week after the tournament we've just finished. Right? So we say, listen, we're keen on joining your team, but tell us about the dynamics and who's in the team. And we already have a basic outline of who's in the team. So he says, first thing he says, he's not in the team. He's an advisor / coach, but not officially in the team. So I'm like,
Yo,
so
such a
off the
casual.
bat, I'm already like, you can.
So off the bat, you're like, what?
No ways am I listening to this. Off the bat, I'm already on the back foot. Like, what are you saying
when
to
you
me?
get told like you're not in the team yet?
No,
you
I'm
make it
in the team. I'm in the team if I want it, basically. But our coach, who's invited me to this team, is not a quote-unquote coach. So for me, I'm a little bit uninterested already because there's already two different interests at the head of the team. Because a coach is the head of the team. There's no two ways about it. A coach is at the head of the team. So if there's already a divergence of interest, I'm not interested, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not keen.
Okay, now we get into the real business, bruh. Alright. So
Yeah.
let's start off with where we met, bruh. Where all of us met.
Well, let's talk. Well, let me talk about the OG.
Yeah, you guys talk about the OG. Yeah.
We were fucking best chums next in boy group. Christy Pops and I, we fucking
Okay. No, anyway, now we have to start all the way from the beginning. So basically,
Ethan.
so basically,
that OG, bro.
literally. So basically, me and George met when Siege servers got SA servers.
Yeah. Literally the exact.
And Jared introduced me to George, and we built a stack called our team
Void
called
Gaming.
Void Gaming.
Literally my OP stack ever if it was still fucking around.
Literally one of the most OG SA stacks in the scene at that point.
Yeah.
And it was me, George, Jared, Ethan,
And Zeppelin.
and
Oh shit.
and Christopher, wasn't it? What's your mate?
Oh, Christian.
Yeah, Christian. I don't know why I said Christopher. What the
Christian
fuck?
only came a little bit later.
But yeah, he was one of the OG players though. So there was that stack, and then the scene evolved. We then Void became Meraki, and then George ended up leaving or getting kicked. I can't remember one of the two.
A bit of both, to be honest. Because
A bit of both, yeah.
I got offered a spot and I said I couldn't commit, so they dropped me from this team.
So Void became Meraki,
Yeah.
and then once I had finished my sim with Meraki, I left because of left/booted because of my uni work. I built a stack called Xhail, and because of my solo queuing finesse, I found Khumz
Yeah,
and
there's
Xhail solo queuing, and we ended up double and trio queuing, and it just literally worked. It literally worked out.
But that was the fucking craziest time. I think that's the first time I actually like.
For us,
Yeah.
I wasn't playing with you very often as well.
That's the first time I actually like did some like social, gaming type thing,
And then basically at that stage, my team, I
was
went
like
through
breaking
a
up.
lot of teams. I went through a lot of teams at that time. My teams, so I was in a team called Acid Gaming. We played against Preston a lot in Xhail tournaments and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Basically the many tournaments of the Siege community in South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And like our team was really fucking good. Like we were.
Yeah, Acid was so good. Both first and second team, bro.
But we were arguably the best team second best team in SA at the time, after Phoenix.
Yeah.
And almost, I would argue, we were pretty much on par with Meraki at the time. We had beaten Meraki, so we did kind of self-proclaim a little bit better than Meraki. And of arrogant dickheads thinking that people are going to run the team, that they don't want to run the team. Just a bunch of fucking Indian kids who thought they were fucking cool. And then...
oh no.
And then basically...
So I'm teleporting, eh?
Yeah,
that's my bad.
Goal. Anyways.
I'm just driving and teleporting at the same time, you know, at this point.
Yeah, so anyways, back to Acid. So Acid came and I basically left the first team because the first team got really toxic and really fucking petty and pathetic. So,
wait, who was in the first team?
So, your Chica, Bot G, myself and Brandon.
Oh, okay, that's
how I met Brandon. And it was a fucking great start. We were fucking insane.
What?
Arguably one of the better ranked stacks in the league as well at the time.
Yeah.
And then so I left. Brandon stayed for a bit, and then this is how I met Magic's groups. So the B team, Magic's was in the B team with a good mate of mine that I knew called Frax.
Yeah.
Who's also moved to PC now. Like him and I tried to rebuild this second team for Acid and just take it to victory. And we ended up doing really well, and we even beat
Mm-hmm.
Like our stack was fucking crazy again. Frax and I rebuilt everything, and then basically what happened was like we beat Meraki in the RMGZ, but what happened was we had guys that had changed their names. So RMGZ didn't pick up the name changes because we signed up before we did name changes.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, all of our players in our roster were unregistered. So Jared called a dispute against us. None of your players are registered. So we win the thing and we go through to the final round.
Yeah.
And that's how Acid Gaming B team disbanded. Because 2 guys went to PC, Jen and Deo left, and then Magix and I went off to join May's team, where I met Evas through Brandon, and Brandon was with May already at the time because the other Acid team had just disbanded as well.
Mm-hmm.
So Acid Gaming was finished completely. A and B team was both gone. Brandon joined May, and then I hopped on the bandwagon because he messaged me and said, "Listen, like we can make a fire stack here. Come join." I was like, "Okay, cool." So I joined him, Magix, and Givers, and then who else? At the time, it was just us 4, and there was someone else.
Was it not like Day or someone?
Oh, it was Zardonic.
Oh, Sardonic.
And then he was also part of Phoenix.
Yeah, so at the time he was still part of Phoenix as a content creator or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then...
He was a fucking cheater.
Yeah. Anyways, then that team disbanded really fast because no one liked May and his Xhailing and his arrogance, as Khumz can relate.
Hey, yo, fuck that nigga, bro. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that nigga, bro.
After comp days, shit, just losses us for May.
We ditched May, and yeah, we didn't want anything to do with him basically. Evers was fucking fuming with him, tuning him shit the whole time. And Evers, Brandon, myself, and Magix were like, you know what? Let's make a new team was just the 4 of us at the time.
Mm.
Because Zardonic. Oh no, it wasn't Zardonic. It was another guy. Shit. What's his name now? His name was Devon. Yeah, but that guy doesn't even play anymore. That guy was cracked, but like, fuck, I don't know. Anyways, he's irrelevant. So yeah, coming back to Brandon, Ibis, myself, and Magic's coming, I approached Preston saying, listen, huh?
Yeah.
Together and see if we can actually make a stack together. And he was like, you know what, George, that would be a sick idea.
And you know, parallel to George's timeline, I literally just found Khumz and Xhail.
Yeah.
Parallel, bro.
Go fake time, man.
Okay, Karen, George.
Fam, that was
Yeah, and then we signed with Xhail Gaming. We're like, this is huge. I told Ibis, Magix, and Brandon, I was like, boys, this is the shit. This is a big fucking deal. I know it might not look like it now. Like, we have a few guys, like Khumz, okay, this is my, don't take offense to this.
Oh, so sus of Khumz,
This
I'm telling you.
this is my mindset at the time.
Yeah.
I want Joe and I want Preston. I don't want anyone else because I know these guys and I trust their skill. Khumz is a nobody in this community. I don't want to know anything about him.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. First play day comes. I'm like, Dylan is fucking useless. I want Khumz.
Bro, when I was not taking anyone else. I was like, no, it's Khumz and Xhail, or it's at least Khumz. Like, I promise you now, I was like in the money. I was literally like, there's no way. Because me and Khumz had such good chemistry in those ranks. Me, Khumz, and Xhail. It was just like,
Bro,
you know, when
hands down.
When you're in liquid and you just, everyone knows what they're doing. Everyone knows what they need to do. And they get the job done.
Bro,
that is how it was. Trio queuing.
Hands down, the best team. If there were ever teams where just 3 people, best team in SA. Fam, no cap, no fucking cap, bro. That shit is just. That was just. I don't know. Didn't even have to speak half of the time.
I'm telling you.
We didn't even have to speak.
Well,
bro.
literally, like. and once I saw that, I was like, if I mix this with George's proposal, I was like, bro, we have something brewing in
Yeah, that was.
like,
we had a brutal stack. I mean,
even with Bip was such a mission, bro.
He was a mission. He was like his mind.
He was a hard oak. He was but once he was jamming, bro, he was in it. Bro.
Like the thing with that was the thing with Brandon. Like Brandon has his head elsewhere, but when he's in the game, you're not getting Brandon out of it. Brandon's
when
like,
he's involved because
Yeah,
he's
bro.
not out.
Yeah, that kid is crazy.
Brandon's arguably one of the best players in South Africa. I don't fucking care what anyone says.
For sure.
That guy was
One of the best entry.
He's just a fragger, dude. He's literally.
I wouldn't say entry fragger. I would say flex fragger.
He's a refragger because like that guy, if he was playing shit, he'd play shit, and he'd hop onto another op, and he like for Nomad for example, like the most op ever, fucking hops onto Nomad and he slams kids.
Crazy, dude.
And like I remember because Preston, like how long did I play support and shit for us?
Yeah.
Like you and I as well.
For quite a while. Yeah.
For a while, and I was like, you know what? I need to get into a team where I can take control and just put myself in a comfortable role. And as soon as I hopped onto that frag roll, bro, I never felt the power of
The flex. The let me correct it. Flex frag roll.
Bro,
flex frag.
Bro,
I was
yes.
still a fragger.
Yes, the RQ, the Zoe, that's you, bro. That's
I was the
Georgie, you were no Ash, bro.
Yeah.
You were no Ash, but you were solid.
For me, an Ash player is an entry. I don't call myself a fragger like that, like in that perspective.
Yeah.
Yo, one question. What would you categorize me as? Like, my best role?
For me, I would also say like Jordan's role, a flex fragger.
Yeah.
Like for me, there's no way you just entry running gun. You
Like Khumz is insane. Like don't get me wrong, you're
like
insane.
you definitely could entry and frag, but I would rather have you as a as a flex frag because you can actually think you can judge the gaps. Like
That's why Ibis was good because Ibis was brainless, but he was. He makes no sense. He was an idiot, but he was so smart.
Nah, my favorite team was definitely the frag team from the Meraki Major, bro. Oh my god, that shit was nice, man. Yo. Dude,
like as much as like Preston was fucking great whenever you subbed in, bro. Like that frag team
was definitely it because that it suited our play style.
That's why I said that's the main roster.
It suited our play style, and literally listen to me. I was never upset that Joe's. Oh, let's get frag rust on today, because I trusted Joe's. I trusted Joe's with all my heart, dude. I was like, both.
You know how guilty I felt every single day not putting you in that roster. Because
I told Jokes not to worry.
It has nothing to do with how shit O's are. It's just how well the chemistry is built around the guys who frag well. Because the thing is, like, when you have guys that you can count on with the gun skill they have, like Preston, like you can't argue, bro. Like that, like as good as you are, that frag roster with the gun skill they had was so fucking powerful.
It was literally a G2 roster. Literally a G2.
We were very similar playstyle to BDS because BDS doesn't really have a support player. And at that time, I was playing Magix and I was swapping between the support flex role. And Magic, when Magix picked up Ace, I was the best decision I've ever made. Best Ace pick.
But the team also depended on the team that we're playing because if you're playing a very strut heavy team, frag rosters.
Oh, easy because the frag roster is good at seeing gaps. That's why you play with the frag roster.
Yeah. It was a very solid team, and I no matter how much I wanted to play, I had to let yours go. I literally
for me,
I trusted you so much, like I didn't give a fuck.
And then
I knew it was a thing that I wanted to include everyone because I knew it would be our final battle. But at the same time, for me, I was so focused on winning and shutting everyone the puss up in that shit community of theirs.
And we did, we did it.
We wrote a reflect. Yeah, we fucking did things 1000%. Like, bro, we're writing essays now.
We showed up, right?
And I've never written like a more heartwarming essay to our topic. Because like I literally wrote about how against all odds, every single person was against us, and we still showed.
You know that's the craziest thing.
Did you actually write about us? No way,
bro. Let me tell you. So
when I get it back, bro, it's a
dude. Okay, so this was also another topic. The essay community, right? And how our team was the most hated team in SA, bro. Oh my god.
Wait. Can we take a time out before we carry on? Because I actually want to go back a cheeky little binger.
What do you need to do?
Bang a cheeky little binger. Hello.
What the fuck's that?
You don't know what the hell that is. What the hell?
He's never used that. I know. I have a feeling what he's referring to.
Binger equals.
So basically,
hated us is because they were too scared of us. Simple.
Honestly,
they were way too scared.
That's the truth, bro. Like, they hated us, but we didn't give a fuck. Well, I didn't give a fuck. It was like for me, it was more competition than anything. Like the more they hated me, the more it was nice to whoop their ass.
It was my driving force.
Yeah. So
exactly.
Like the funny thing is, I played with all the teams. Well, besides Phoenix, obviously, because they left before I became a name in the community, and then But yeah, it was true. Like what George said, I was a nobody from. Nobody knew me. I was just playing, and then I became. And then all of a sudden, they just seeing fucking FF Monkey Muffin, just clapping cheeks. Imagine. Like, bro, like you don't even know the amount of people I had played with, bro. I went from gold to plats to diamonds. Like, it's just.
I'm so pretty good in diamond last season.
But I don't even care if I didn't get diamond. That was whatever, fam. That's not even my problem, fam.
I'm not gonna lie, bowling building Xhail was probably the most. No, it was the most memorable part of Siege servers, like this far.
Yeah, dude.
Of course.
Building
Bruh.
Xhail was one of my favorite things I've ever done in my life.
That's why I wrote an essay about it.
Sheesh.
Basically, the topic was moments that we'll never forget. And
Yes.
I was like,
So what is the exact moment you described in your essay?
it wasn't the exact moment, but it was like a time in your life that you'll never forget. And I was just like,
So moments in time
genuinely
was-
just the camaraderie, the fact that we just shut the whole community up just made me feel so good.
Yeah, dude. Like honestly,
Yeah,
it was a crazy time, dude.
it was a peak.
George, look at
It
the
was
wheels.
definitely-
Look at the wheels I
Suck my
got.
I was supposed to be special or something.
It was black.
They look titanium, right?
They're black, I think.
They're grays. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they're great.
Grayish.
So yeah, dude, it was just the most hated team. Everyone fucking hated us every time. Like on the group chat, bro. If they beat us, the amount of shit they would say, bro. Like, oh, like we clapped you guys. Oh, this, whatever, right? And remember that day. Remember that day when was it George? That day when they beat us at one time and we didn't even say anything, and then they were like easy clap, like GG easy. The next games we played, we whooped their ass, and then that's
That
when
was ranked. That wasn't comp, bro.
yeah, that was ranked,
That
and
was
then
ranked.
that's when I said that shit, and then they got so senti, yo,
Yeah.
that was funny, dude.
That was ranked. I remember that. That wasn't comp.
Yeah.
We beat them in comp.
Oh, in comp, did like
We
in comp,
beat them in comp, bro.
literally in comp,
Easily.
no one touched us. No one was touching us, bro. Like we were just that cracked.
And
Right?
then
They gave us competition, and probably even better than us.
Xhail could
Comp,
never
yeah,
fucking
nothing.
play comp. That's why he was too scared to play, because he knew, okay, if I step out of the rank boundary, then I'm no longer this arrogant prick that runs the community in his fucking own
Yeah,
thing.
dude. Like for me, if we were to play, like our ranked was it was kind of iffy, man. But our comp, no one can touch us.
Boys, and
Yeah,
to be honest,
was actually shit.
I have some exciting news. So you know how I told you earlier about all this team drama that I'm going through?
Mm-hmm.
So right now, currently, I am stuck between two teams, both of which I am not enthusiastically keen to go for.
Mm-hmm.
I am planning to rebuild Xhail on PC.
You can. The hell, bro, you can.
I'm going to.
Your brother joins. Khumz and I get crap.
Bro, do you know who's actually recent development, actually breaking news?
Who?